What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another reaction. So it's been a minute since we've checked out Adele. I promised you guys last time that whenever I do react to her, I'm not just gonna react to one song and that's it. Her catalog is way too vast for me to just do one video at a time. So I'm gonna react to like 2, 3, in this case 6 songs, technically 4, but there's 2 live performances. So I am really, now that I'm realizing how much content we're about to do in one video, I hope that the video doesn't get blocked or that I have to split it into 2 parts. But we're basically checking out some more iconic songs. I looked up the comment section. I also kind of like went on my own Google search to see what are the most must listen to songs by Adele, and then I came up with this little list, which includes Gira Gira, New Genesis. New Genesis is part of the One Piece soundtrack, if I'm not mistaken. We have a song called Ibara, if I'm not mistaken, which translates to thorns, potentially. And we also have a song called Aishite. Aishite basically means love me. The title says Aishite 3 times, so it's 3 times love me, love me, love me. As always, pause warning. We do like to pause and talk a little bit about some of the lyrics, some of the meanings. I do have some articles or like some Google searches pulled up on some of the songs for us to get a better understanding of Adele, and we'll talk about the lyrics, obviously. So if you're not a fan of pausing and talking, then this may not be the video for you. But if you are down for this path, welcome. Let's get into it.
世界で今日もまた己の醜悪さに惑だのに人好きって思う気持ちだけは一丁前にあるからもだえてるんでしょう。あり正直言って私の顔はそう神様が左手で描いたみたい。
Oh, girl, who hurt you? Damn. Ooh. Oh my, yo, I knew exactly what was going to happen when the song started, and it sounded like so hopeful. The lyrics were bound to be like very depressing, but like this little switch up is so freaking cool. But man, this song feels insanely like relatable, and especially if you're kind of like, I feel like this song like also might relate to younger people as well, like teenagers and whatever, that feel like the whole world is fucking out to get them and whatever, or just in general, like it seems like no matter how much I try, it seems like I'm not worthy of this love that people keep on talking about. Ooh. Ooh. don't even know what the fuck am I supposed to categorize this as a genre. Like there's so much going on. And it's so pretty. Like the lyrics are so relatable. Acid rain. Damn. She put on that crown. Cause bitch, I'm worthy. Holy shit. And also like the little like the fact that she's so blue, it's more so feels like an emphasis on like how, you know, blue is the color of like sadness and depression. And also like her aesthetic, like the facial aesthetic, it's like not worthy of love because I feel like it, not because it's actually like that. If you feel a certain way, you know, it's like the way you feel attracts the people in your life, so to speak. I guess if you're constantly depressed and you're like constantly like cynical and you feel like everybody's out to get you, you'll attract a certain crowd. If you're a little bit different, it doesn't matter how you look, how you speak, how you operate. If you have like good in your heart and you're trying to be kind, and you will be eventually repaid. But it's definitely very easy to, you know, be like, oh man, fuck, it's just everything I do is just, it's not working out, I'm not worthy, you know, relationships aren't working out, nobody looks at me, nobody talks to me, I guess I'm not worthy. You know, it's hard to keep on going when you constantly get hit rock bottom, or get hit and put down into rock bottom, in a way. So keep on being you in a way, and eventually like give love and you will bloom, I think were some of the lyrics. But I also love the line that no one can stay. I can't stay the way I am. No one can. Like you can't live like this. Like this world is as beautiful as you make it to be. And so she can, with the aesthetic that she has in this specific music video, with like the facial, like there's like some sort of like almost like a mask or like a disfigurement of sort, discoloring rather. So it's like I can go like this and feel as if everybody's just staring at me and everybody makes me feel worthless, or I can put on a smile and people will more so would be like impressed with my aura, and no one will actually give a shit about how I look, but more so about how I portray myself and how I express my happiness and whatever. So I love the fact that the verses are kind of like depressing. It's like mental breakdowns and mental struggles, and then the chorus is like the way she says blazingly, especially the second chorus, like the amount of oomph in her voice in that moment, it legitimately feels like she was blazing something up, like fire is fucking burning her fucking throat or something like that. Like the amount of like emphasis she put in there was amazing. Um, and So I love the fact that the chorus is more so like the mental struggles getting knocked down, and I'm going to be strong no matter what. I will shine, and there's like this goddish figure that I think she kind of like smashes it with that hammer that she has. There's like this crown that she's not worthy of wearing, and then she puts it on. Apparently, I think so. Right? Is that the same one that she's holding in her hand or something? Yeah, because she was without a crown in the beginning, but it's like, you know, it's like almost literally like shatter perception, shatter expectation, shatter like the reality that is being put upon you, and just live your own reality in a way. Just live the way that you want to live and stop worrying so much about, whoever else is saying anything, So also, I love the line, loneliness is my gasoline as I run through this abject town. And she also, like, it was such a beautiful touch, because like the chorus hits and everything, and then suddenly the anxiety hits, she says, and then she's bound again by those shackles. Like, it's all fucking mental, it's all metaphorical, so it's like, be strong with your own unique makeup, literally as like the facial aesthetic of Adele in this music video. It's like, you all have your scars and whatever. You can choose to be ashamed of it, or you can use it to build your character and be proud of it and make others fucking jealous of the fact that, you can be you and be unapologetically yourself, whereas others, they can only talk shit about someone because that's their coping mechanism. In a way, that's the only way that they make themselves feel good about themselves, is by putting someone down. So Adele's like, be your own unique fucking precious human being, and just be a fucking butterfly and do whatever the fuck you want. That's pretty much it. So it was absolutely beautiful. This whole music video was dope.
新時代はこの未来だ世界中
Oh my
全部
god.
変えてしまえば変えてしまえば
Jeez.
メタモルフォーゼショーゼンミュージック君が起こすマジック目を閉じれば未来が開いていつまでも終わりが来ないようにってこの歌を歌うよ You wanna be リアル弦ギリギリ綱渡りみたいな旋律認めない戻れない忘れたい夢の中にさして 世界の声咲くようには新時代はこの未来だ世界中全部変えてしまえば変えてしまえば果てしない音楽がもっと飛ばすように夢はないわ君が成した僕を信じて これいらないものを消してリアルをカラフルに超えようぜミュージック 始まる Rising
Yo, the way she says rising almost makes me think of Hayley Williams of Paramore. But then, like, we did check out La Tot Musica, if I'm not mistaken, which is also like a One Piece film soundtrack. So I'm guessing that's the same character, and even like the emphasis on the music and the lyrics also might have something to do with that. So I'm not gonna take like the lyrics too far outside of the actual soundtrack, as we may have done before, but so far it's gorgeous. But the way she says rising, it legitimately makes me think of Hayley Williams a little bit. I love the guitars in the background. This song makes me want to aggressively pet fucking puppies or something. Like, I don't know, there's something so hopeful. That was so beautiful. That was gorgeous. Like it's so anthemic. Like the vocals, especially like that intro, was absolutely incredible. The whole, even like the music is my, I Sing for Liberation also makes me think of like the actual like lore or something, right? Because it's something that we must have talked about with Tot Musica as well. It's the same character, which is like the actual character that is present in the film itself. Even though, yes, this is a soundtrack, and you know the lyrics, you know, speak to the actual film and whatever. But I feel like this song, even more so than Tot Musica, you know, definitely has more of an outside kind of like meaning that can be applied to like everyday life. Like music is a liberation. You know, music is what gives us life, changes us, gives us that new genesis, you know, makes us break away from the norm and whatever, saves us and all that kind of stuff. You know, saying goodbye to everything that's weighing you down. Like this song, I think there's also transcend beyond reality to call for worlds of music. Like music transcends reality. It's almost like, you know, being saved by an artist who you don't even fucking know, never probably gonna meet, but somehow they transcended in a way that touched you and saved you in a, you know, bad situation and whatever. You know, a lot of people have like those kinds of things that they talk about. For me, like I definitely, growing up, Linkin Park was one of those bands. Like honestly, if I didn't know that this was like a soundtrack to One Piece, this song just has like a vibe that feels incredibly like homey, that like speaks to fans and whatever. If she were to perform this live, it's like it's a song that would make everyone kind of like smile, maybe cry a little bit potentially. Like it just has like that hopeful and, you know, warm and fuzzy kind of feeling, but also a little bit aggressive at the same time because of Adele's incredible like vocal mannerisms and all the little things that she does to just add an extra like spark to it.
その茨で願いを一つ叶えてくれよ。もうこの待たれた浅い眠りに傷をつけてさ、期待を超える
god, the pain.
今よりずっと朝が見えるはず
Damn.
反論などいらない願ってしまったあなたに負けさ長い眠りの旅の始まりだつまりそう生の尽きるあてに震えてしまったあなたに負けさそれはすでにあなたに芽生えてるそれがね知ってるあなたのその眠りから生まれる爆も吐き出す鋭い気もその茨で願いを一つ叶えてくれよもうこなまったれた浅い眠りに傷をつけてさ期待を超えるその魅惑の闇できっと今よりずっと朝が見えるはず
Whoa, that is not something that I've ever heard before. With that seductive pain that exceeds all expectations. It's like I've never heard anyone describe pain as seductive in a way because it's like ever so consuming. And once you get a taste of pain, it's like it keeps on fucking getting all over you. I love the fact that the border of the video is like thorns as well. And I would guess that maybe they would disappear towards the end as she will break away from the thorns or not. I guess we'll see, but holy shit, like the vocals on this one are, I read that this is like one of it's like a fan favorite song potentially, like a lot of people were praising her for her vocals in this specific song, but goddamn, and like you see all the eyes in the darkness, like it makes you think of like the very first song that we checked out today, and like living your life and not being able to experience love because of all the thoughts in your head, that all the failures that you've encountered, and it almost seems like you don't deserve it in a way. And this is like almost like behind like that door there's like all these eyes that are watching you. People talk behind your back, people just stare at you. Maybe it's even like to emphasize the fact that she's like, you know, she's an artist, she's famous. That comes with a lot of like haters, and just it sucks that the more you make it, the more hatred you encounter. But also like those eyes, it could be like metaphors in a way, but ironically you have like the roses. As pretty as the roses are, the thorns are just as painful, so that is a really cool metaphor to that as well. Born from your dreams, like you were already born with those thorns, basically. Like it's something that is within all of us in a way. Damn, let's look back.
震えてしまったあなたに負けさそれはすでにあなたに芽生えてるそれがね知ってるあなたのその眠りから生まれる爆も吐き出す鋭い気もその茨で願いを一つ叶えてくれよもうこなまったれた浅い眠りに傷をつけてさ期待を超えるその魅惑の闇できっと今よりずっと朝が見えるはず
Oh, I focused on like the seductive pain part and didn't even realize this line. By injuring this indulgent and light sleep, like I'm tired of not being able to sleep, like a light sleeper, almost like basically on the verge of having insomnia or not being able to fall truly asleep because my mind can't stop working. You know, it always overreacts, you know, all the voices, the eyes, you know, whatever. Damn, that is really, really like amazing shit, honestly.
こなまったれた浅い眠りに傷をつけてさ期待を超えるその魅惑
Whoa. She can't escape her own darkness inside her mind. Smell the roses. There we go. Yay. And the thorns, the borders disappear as well. Damn. And the roses disappeared as well. Holy shit, that was incredible. That was one of the most beautiful songs from Adele, from like a vocal perspective. Like again, like she uses like all these different techniques, almost as if like somebody who's really good at accents just throw in a different accent here and there. I don't know how to describe it, but like she always puts like so many like different little seasonings and spices into her vocals. It's absolutely incredible, and I love the way this song kind of correlates with Gira Gira, because it's like, whether it's here, it feels like you cannot escape, whether it's depression or fear or all the hardships that put you down, almost to make you feel as if you were unworthy of love. That kind of like goes back to Gira Gira, you know, in terms of being your own unique self. But in order to be that unique self, you need to escape that mental prison, which is basically what she is in this one. No, I'm not necessarily like connecting the two music videos, but there's definitely a lot of like imagination between them. There's a lot that you can easily put together. Like the theme itself of like overcoming hardships, it's literally like even the verses of Gira Gira being like, oh man, I cannot catch a break, everything is just so fucked, and then the chorus is like so hopeful. Here it has like a similar thing to it, like you deserve to see a clear morning and not like a cloudy morning, like you deserve to have a good night's sleep, you deserve to not live with the pain of your past experiences, you know, forcing its way onto your brain and eating it alive. You deserve a good night's sleep. You deserve to see the morning with a clear view. You know, you deserve a brighter light on the mornings to come, and not to see the morning and feel as if it's so dark because it's so dark inside of your head. But in order to be your own unique, to have your own unique makeup, as she says in Gira Gira, you need to escape like this mental prison, which almost feels inescapable because it hurts so much. Like those thorns don't just, you know, stop her from going. They're literally hurting her, poking through her skin, her hand, and whatever. There's so many like bandages and whatever that she has to kind of like deal with. So there's so much pain that she has to escape, and eventually, you need to be strong enough to endure all of that pain in order to get to the other side. So even though she was already got, stabbed by those thorns before, she still went back in. It was painful, and instead of quitting because it got painful, she kept on going, and that's how she escaped. That's basically like, a person with depression, severe depression, that puts on a happy face for everyone else. In reality, that could be something that he is going through. No one really knows the battle that is inside of their mind, really. So that was a really cool expression of that, I guess. And the metaphors with the thorns is beautiful, because we do talk about thorns a lot on this YouTube channel because it's used a lot as a metaphor, but it's literally it's as pretty, but then there's just thorns underneath that can cut you and hurt you. So it's as beautiful as it is painful. So get away from those thorns and whatever, and escape that mental prison that you're inside of. This was absolutely freaking incredible. The song isn't all these 3 songs so far have been so insanely motivating. They're obviously very different, but they still share a similarity in terms of wanting to have a better world, a better expectation of yourself, and being worthy of having either worthy of love or worthy of happiness, worthy of just living your life to the fullest. So once again, she did an absolutely incredible job with this one. Love me, love me, love me. It's like I'm hearing lasers from Star Wars or something. I didn't know where to put Gira Gira in terms of what genre this is. I'm even more confused than this one in the best way possible. I guess I should stop asking what genre is that and just, Adele is the genre all by itself, I guess. Yeah. Oh my god, the cuteness in her voice as she's talking about being a cute, good kid and whatever, but then the way she says it strangles me, the amount of aggression in her voice, she's never gonna stop blowing me away. Oh my god. What the holy shit. This song is an LSD trip. Feels like I took something.
この今宵も誰も彼も私を見てよあなたに告白で嘘みたいでしょあなたが好きなの汚いあなたが愛して愛して愛して全部あげるあなたにあなたに全部背負ってもらうわ足りないあなたが足りない離さないよごめんなさい愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい離せない苦しいもっともっとね幸せなの
This song is an outer body fucking experience.
幸せなの
My god, girl. Holy that might be like one of the most unique songs I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. But yet also it's such an adult kind of song. Like it's unique, but it's not unique to her, but it's unique. So it's uniquely her. I don't know how to fucking explain this song. It's so fucking overwhelming. It's incredible. Like the vocals again, like I was talking about, like she always puts like some extra like seasonings in her voice and like some extra spices. Like this song, she just fucking took the entire container of spices and it was like, fuck it. Like that was absolutely incredible. Like I love the way she expressed cuteness when she was like, my grades are good. Am I not a cute kid and whatever? She said kawaii, right? Cute. I've never heard her sound so insanely cute, almost as if she's like a 10-year-old. She had like that kind of like quality to her voice to then transition to like that insanely hurtful, like it legitimately blows my mind how she's able to deliver some of these notes and some of these screams without, because it sounds as if her entire fucking throat is ripping fucking up. Like it's insane the way that she manages to do it and not actually hurt herself. Obviously she's a professional, so there's techniques and whatever, but the way it sounds legitimately sounds as if like her entire throat is about to fucking collapse and explode or something. Like that's insane. Okay, so after going online to check out some of the interpretations that people have of the song, there's basically two main ones that people like to mention. One more so revolves around the parents, which could be like a metaphor for insanely high expectations that parents have. The color that she keeps on mentioning is the metaphor for the expectations that she can never deliver on because they're way too insanely high. And it's like, no matter what you do, you can't live up to those expectations. She mentions like the grades. My grades are nice, huh? Haven't I been a good kid? That's usually something that you would think that a kid would say to their parents. You know, appreciate me, love me, show me love. I'm only loved as long as I'm doing good in school and whatever. But then there's another interpretation where the color is basically like a cursed object that basically makes her demand love. And the more she demands it, the effects of the color become greater and greater, to a point where the color suffocates her because no amount of love is actually enough, to a point where it almost becomes passive aggressive. Okay, so as she grows up, the color's effect on her becomes stronger, making her feeling unsatisfied and continue to demand more and more love and attention from others, believing that people whom she demands the attention from are not good enough or are not enough in general. And the passive aggressive stuff is actually, she says this line: "Doesn't my confession to you behind the gymnasium seem like a lie? I like you, you who are so filthy." Like that kind of felt a little bit like passive aggressive in a way. Like as long as like almost like trying to make people love her by saying something that might, a confession of love might make you love me. There's also like the line of her doing good at school to a point where no one is going to do better than her or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. Not at that kid, not at any kid. Come and look at me. I won't lose to anyone in my class. Aren't I lovely? Like that is so like, there's a little bit of like that passive aggressiveness also in a way. Like I demand love so much to a point where it almost makes you feel a little bit like a spoiled kid in a way, that as long as you do good, or you doing good is a legitimate reason for everyone to love you. So as long as I'm doing good, I made a confession to someone, I deserve the love, I'm doing great at class, my parents supposed to love me, but it's like no amount of love ever feels enough for her. That's kind of like the interpretation that I keep on seeing online, and the parents as well as another interpretation. And there is like that passive aggressiveness kind of like vibe through some of the lyrics, is like, it's not enough, you're not enough, I won't let go. It's like, no matter how much love I have, nothing is ever enough. So I'm working for something, got the love is not enough. It makes me more angry because that color, which is like the cursed object, that keeps on getting tighter because I'm not getting the love that I deserve, even though I make everyone love me, but nothing feels enough. And it is interesting if it's kind of like more so the subconsciousness not being able to realize that the love is fake, like they love you because you forced them to, so it doesn't actually feel like love. They love you just so you leave them alone, maybe. There's a little bit of that, of like, feeling that as almost like treating love as a transactional kind of like exchange of sorts. Like as long as you do good in school, your parents will love you. As long as you do something right, people will love you and appreciate you, when in reality there's so much more to it. Parents do have insanely high expectations of their kids, but there are also parents that will love you even if you're a failure at school. Obviously they're not going to be happy, but there is like, maybe there's also like a vibe of like jealousy where other people get love that she feels like they do not deserve. Obviously, this song is a cover, so my interpretation of it, we can go on and on about it, so I'm not going to bore you guys with any more talk about it. But she literally talks about how it hurts, like that color probably, right? That keeps on getting tighter, and because of that, I need to feed it. It's almost like a cursed object of fucking Jujutsu Kaisen or something. I do believe that maybe there's like an element of like realizing that it's not enough love because it's not actually love. You can't treat love that way. Love is something that is organic, something that you feel, not something that you demand necessarily. But anyway, this was fucking incredible. This is definitely one of the most memorable songs from Ado that I've heard thus far. We probably checked out by this point like at least like 12 to 14 songs by her. I've been blown away by pretty much everything, but it's songs like this that absolutely make her one of the most unique artists that I've ever stumbled upon. So this was incredible. Let me know your thoughts as always about all of these songs, interpretations, lyrics, things that I missed, and all that kind of stuff. And with that being said, let's get into some of the live reactions. We have Aishite, obviously, but before we do that, we also have Gira Gira that I'm going to check out first.
くさになどなのに人を好きって思う気持ちだけは一丁前にあるからもだえてるんでしょう悪に正直言って私の顔はそう神様が左手で描いたみたいいつでもこの世にあるラブソングはどれ一つ絶対私向けなんかじゃないでしょう深い道のない口づけ哀れみを欲しいままにスパンコの傘歌って身を守る愛されないくらいなんだギラギラ輝いて私は夜を飲み Drop, top, top, top 今に見てろ
Oh my god.
身にしみるわ1ミリ分ラブの花火 Dragon, Dragon 何つかにこの指パーギラギラギラギラギラギラギラお釈迦様も存ぜぬうちに
Damn.
健やかに揺れていたみたいそれは世界の方かそれとも私の方ですか強制はだから無理でしょう若い者こそ悲しけれ無我夢中走る走る強い賛成があるみ流す上に敬語食の技泣いてメラメラ火を吹いて私は夜の神 Top, 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 top そこで見てろとなら強くなりあなたりのメイクアップで Let back, let back 不意にパニックブロックはガソリンいくつの街を行く目を閉じてもう一回もう一回もしも神様が左利きならどんなに幸せか知れない
Holy shit.
ギラギラ輝いて私は夜を飲み Rap, tap, tap, tap 今に見てろとなら身にしみるわ1ミリ分ラブの花火 Dragon, Dragon 何とかに恋を見たギラギラギラギラギラギラギラギラ花を見せてありのままじいられない誰も彼もなんて素晴らしい世界だギラついてこ
That's insane. That was amazing. Like the lives are even better than the studio versions because again, like she puts even more of that vocal emphasis on some like the word unknown before she talks about like the Buddha and whatever in the second verse. She always throws in like those little sprinkles of vocal fucking dominance that you listen to it, you vibe to it, and suddenly you hear her do something crazy, and it's like, yo, like it's almost like she's keeping you in check to make sure that you're listening to every single fucking word that she's singing. It was incredible, truly. Don't even know what else to say, honestly. Like the way she expresses pain, the way she expresses like the almost like happiness in a way, or like the motivation to be happy, as like the song is literally about like living with yourself. with your own unique makeup. Like everybody's different, and you shouldn't be ashamed of the things that people make you think that you are, whether it's like, being ashamed of your scars or your aesthetic or what you like, what you do, whatever the case is. It literally she's starting off the song with like the lyrics are a little bit different, the translation is a little bit different in this one, but it's like she talked about like the ugliness of mine, and like the God's hand is a little bit different. Maybe the translation there is a little bit different, but it's like rationalizing irrationally the pain that you're going through, and it's like everything in this world is like so beyond my grasp as far as like feeling love and happiness, that it might as well be unknown to Buddha, or like God painted me with the left hand or whatever, like expressing how aesthetically unpleasing I am, or whatever the case it might be, or whatever I'm into. It's like I have all the love to give, but no one to give it back to me. But never give up on actually continuing to give that love, because eventually, you'll be happy. And the original song said like, give love and the flowers will bloom, or you will bloom, or something like that. So like, be the person that you actually want to encounter, rather than let the bad experiences reflect upon your character. So be strong in spite of what you're going through. This is going to be our final reaction for today. Aishite live at the Peacock Theater. That cuteness is just amazing. The transition to the anger. Holy shit balls. Damn. I absolutely adore this, because like the vocals literally, like it sounds like painful. It doesn't just sound like she's demanding love, much like we talked about the original song. Like there's like this color that is tightening, and it's like it's making her suffer, and because of that she needs more and more to love, and nothing is ever enough, and whoever does love her doesn't love her just enough as she needs it. So something is missing, and she's like going into like this psychotic break in a way. The way she like acts it out with her voice here is fucking incredible. Again, much like I said about the previous song, the live seemed to be even better than the studio version.
苦しくなる足りなくなる人が足りないクラスの誰にも負けない綺麗ない子でしょあなたよりもこの子よりも誰も彼も私はね体育館はあなたに告白を嘘みたいでしょあなたが好きなの汚いあなたが愛して愛して
Falling down on your knees begging to be loved. Yeah, that is powerful.
あなたに全部しょってもらうよ足りないあなたが足りない離さないよごめんなさい愛して愛して愛してもっともっと愛して愛して苦しいほどに苦しい離せない苦しいもっともっとね幸せなの
Whoa. Yeah, I'm with those two girls. I understand how they feel. Holy shit. And like even the way she fell down, it's like it was never enough, and it's almost like if Aishite was a music video, by the end the character basically dies because they get all the love that they can ever contain, but it's not enough, but at the same time it's overwhelming, so you just fall to your death because you had too much love but not enough at the same time. So it's like you couldn't handle it. You couldn't handle the love, but you also couldn't handle not having the love because it wasn't enough. Like fuck, like that. The original song is absolutely incredible. I know that it was a cover, if I'm not mistaken. The way she acted in this one, that definitely makes me almost like imagine like a music video for Aishite. Because I feel like it could be absolutely fucking bonkers, but like the live vocals are insane. Like I'm so blown away by her voice. It's incredible. Like truly, one of the coolest, most talented, most unique artists that I've ever fucking encountered, ever in my life. Honestly, she's incredible. She's breathtaking. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. And happy to see a little bit more of Adele. Let me know in the comment section what other songs would you like us to jump into from her. Let me know if you like this selection of songs that we picked today. And that's pretty much it. Comment your thoughts, suggestions, thoughts on the music videos themselves, the lyrics, everything. Check out the rest of my reactions to Adele. There's a playlist somewhere up there or in the description down below. It should be attached. And with that being said, hope you enjoyed it. Be well and safe wherever you are, and have a wonderful rest of the week. See ya.